Folks can have a seat. Good afternoon and welcome to the 2023 pinning ceremony for the School of Nursing and Health Sciences at Colby-Sawyer College. My name is Kevin Finn. I am the Dean of the School of Nursing and Health Sciences here. And we are excited to share this joyous day with members of the Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, students, and families. We are here to celebrate the accomplishments of our nursing graduates and welcome them into the nursing profession. I would like to thank our wonderful faculty who have worked hard to prepare our students for this day. In addition, I would like to recognize the leadership of Dr. Joan Loftus, Chair and Director of Nursing, for her tireless efforts to make our nursing program at Colby-Sawyer the highest quality. Also, I would like to thank and recognize our partner, Dartmouth Health, for the support of the training of our students in a world-class clinical environment. I would now like to introduce Dr. Joan Loftus, the Director and Chair of Nursing here at Colby-Sawyer College.
Thank you, Kevin. Family and friends, faculty, staff, students, and alumni of Colby-Sawyer, good afternoon and welcome to the 2023 pinning ceremony for the School of Nursing and Health Sciences. I'd like to thank President Sue Stubner and Academic Vice President and Dean of Faculty, Eden Wales-Freeman, for joining us today. I would also like to recognize the members of the faculty who are seated in the audience. We also welcome the many nurses who have served as preceptors and mentors to the students during their clinical education, as well as the many leaders from our partners, Dartmouth Hitchcock Medical Center and New London Hospital. Thank you all for all of the coaching, mentoring, and support you have given to our students. The Colby-Sawyer class of 2023 are truly a remarkable group. These students have completed a rigorous nursing program and did so with an unwavering commitment and dedication to their studies and future profession. At graduation time, faculty are asked to make a judgment as to whether the students have achieved the learning outcomes of the nursing program and the college. Is the student able to learn and use a broad body of knowledge with depth in their major field? Has the student enriched and deepened their self-knowledge? Can the student think creatively and critically, communicate effectively, and employ multiple perspectives when examining a problem or issue? And finally, does the student act ethically and professionally? During our time together, we have been evaluating these students using these guideposts. In the classroom and in the clinical setting, our students have studied the art and science of nursing and have acquired the knowledge and skill to begin practicing the discipline of nursing. Their knowledge is indeed broad, and many have already begun to explore nursing specialties in depth. They have ably demonstrated their readiness for practice. Each has become a more reflective individual with a keenly developed sense of self. They know their strengths, which are many. They know where they will need to continue to grow, which is a truth of all professionals. Importantly, they have learned how to derive meaning from situations, experiences, and relationships that are new to them in this profession. These students know how to examine issues from many perspectives and have learned to be both sensitive and non-judgmental when working with people whose beliefs, attitudes, and actions differ from their own. They have learned the importance of cultural competence in the provision of care. Finally, each of these students has demonstrated the ability to be an ethical and professional nurse. During their time with us, they certainly have witnessed and experienced the many challenges and dilemmas that are present in our healthcare system. They have all been able to identify experiences in their clinical work that have distressed them. And importantly, they have also been able to offer alternatives or solutions that might have created a better outcome for those patients and families. They have come to appreciate the great privilege and grave responsibility of being a nurse, both in the provision of quality care as well as in the improvement of the healthcare system. So indeed, this group of nurses has met the learning outcomes of the nursing program in Colby-Sawyer College. In fact, they have done so with distinction, and we could not be more proud of them. Olivia Murray will now introduce our honored speaker.
Each year, the class chooses someone as its honored speaker, someone the students admire, someone who has contributed to their growth. This year, our class has asked Lindsay Freeman, professor and mentor, to speak to us.
Good afternoon. Thank you for that introduction, Olivia. I am a professor of nursing here at Colby-Sawyer. I've had the pleasure of working with the graduating class over the last 16 months, and I'm incredibly honored to be your upending ceremony speaker. Okay, we're going to try something. I'm going to have you repeat after me. When I say my name, you guys are going to insert your name, okay? Hello, my name is Lindsay.
Hello, my name is Lindsay.
I will be your nurse today. Those are the words you're going to say next time you walk into a patient's room. I will be your nurse today. I just want to take a moment for those words to sink in. To everyone in the audience, family, friends, loved ones, fellow faculty and mentors, thank you for celebrating with us on this momentous day as our accelerated Bachelor of Science in Nursing graduates are at Penn. Your support and guidance and adaptability over the last 16 months have helped our graduates make this day possible. Graduates, you have all worked tremendously hard over the course of this program, and I want to take a few minutes to reflect on your hard work over the last 16 months and to leave you with a few parting words as you enter into your new role as a new graduate nurse. As a graduate of an accelerated Bachelor of Science in Nursing program myself, I can stand up here and say that I have been in your shoes, and what you have accomplished today has not been easy. But it's been such a joy to be on this journey with you all. Okay, let's look back. Our journey together began back in September of 2022, which was 16 months ago. I had the privilege of teaching these students in their Fundamentals of Nursing course. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the nursing curriculum, this is a class filled with a lot of firsts. This is the course where the students learned how to provide basic nursing care and obtain the skills to safely enter into clinicals. In clinical is where they began to be part of the interdisciplinary team and care for real patients within the healthcare setting. The Fundamentals course lays the foundation for nursing practice and allows the students to begin building skills that they will bring with them into practice. In this class, we learned how to bathe patients, we learned how to administer oxygen, administer injections, administer medications, administer intravenous fluids, insert urinary catheters, assess and care for wounds, learn about infection prevention, and learn about safety surrounding the care that nurses are responsible for providing. In addition to learning about these topics in class, we practice these skills in lab, and then we're able to implement what they learned in lecture and lab each week in their rotations in clinical at the hospital. After the first semester, I continued working with this cohort through their clinical rotations throughout the program. They completed additional clinicals in maternal and child health, pediatrics, adult medical surgical nursing. I watched this incredible group of individuals learn, grow, gain confidence, try new things, work in teams, take care of new patient populations, gain skills, gain critical thinking, and master the content within the nursing curriculum. I watched them transform from strangers who entered this program with different backgrounds, with different degrees, different skills, and different life experience. And I watched them transform into a future group of nurses who support each other, celebrate each other, and rally together. Nurses are incredible humans. For more than 2 decades, nurses have been ranked the most honest and ethical profession by the American nursing public. Graduates, you are now joining the ranks of over 4.4 million nurses in America. The American Nursing Association President, Jennifer Menzik Kennedy, remarked on this ranking, stating that for more than 2 decades now, the nation has recognized the vital role you play in keeping friends, family, and communities safe and healthy, regardless of the setting you are in and the challenges you might face. Your ranking in this poll is an acknowledgement that without your bravery, professionalism, and clinical expertise, our healthcare system could not function. End quote. With this honor and recognition comes great responsibility. There are days as a nurse that you will leave your shift with your cup feeling full, feeling incredibly accomplished and like you've made a difference. And then there are going to be days that are going to challenge you. Going to make you question if there's something more you could have done, if you could have made a difference by doing something different or making a different decision. Healthcare is full of a lot of beautiful moments and really hard moments. During the hard times, during all of these moments, but especially the hard times, here are some things that I want you to remember as you go into practice and take on the role of a nurse. Remember the reason you decided to become a nurse. Remember that you're making a difference. Remember all of the hard work that you put into your education. Remember that you are smart, confident, and well prepared. Remember to trust your gut and to trust your nursing judgment. Remember the passion you have for the work that you are doing, and remember to have compassion and empathy. Remember that the work that you are doing is incredible and life-changing. Your patients and their families will remember you and your work long after you have cared for them. Remember that you might be meeting patients or their families on the best or the worst day of their life. Remember that you're going to be the expert in the room. So remember to talk to your patient, explain what you're doing, and take time to help them understand. Remember that you're now going to be the expert in your family as well. Now that you've finished nursing school, be prepared to discuss every rash, symptom, and ailment. Remember to take breaks and care for yourself. You can't care for others if you don't care for yourselves first. Remember to never stop asking questions, and remember that it's okay to ask for help. Remember that your learning will never stop, and you're going to learn something new every day that you go into work. I still do. Most importantly, remember that you're not alone. 4.4 million nurses in America that understand and are with you. The bond that fellow nurses have is an incredible thing. It's a relationship that's very unique. Nursing friends are the ones that are there with you during your shift and are quick to jump in when you need an extra hand. Nursing friends are also the ones that you can call at the end of your shift because they know and understand what you just experienced. They understand that there will be moments of celebration and moments of heartache, and they can offer unique support in these times. While I am telling you about the bond of nurses, what you may or may not realize is that is that this bond and relationship starts to develop much before you're going to take your first nursing role. This bond that you've been building with each other over the last 16 months of nursing school. There are so many things that you've experienced together and accomplished with one another already. You may have had your first patient interaction with someone sitting on this stage. You may have performed your first assessment on a real patient with someone here as well. You went through skills, simulations, numerous clinical rotations, practiced head-to-toe assessments on each other, performed ADLs on patients together, taken care of someone who was sicker than you expected, talked about a unique diagnosis that you were able to learn about, debriefed together about difficult clinical or practicum shifts, and bonded over the experience of nursing school. All of these are incredibly unique interactions which will bond you all long after you leave Colby-Sawyer and long after you leave nursing school. So in summary, graduates, I leave you with this. You're about to enter an amazing profession, which I am profoundly passionate about. I have no doubt that each of you are going to make an incredible nurse. I am so proud of each of you, and I look forward to all of the great things that you will do in your future. Thank you for being such an amazing group of humans, and thank you for making my work as nursing faculty so rewarding. I am incredibly proud, honored, and excited to now call you my nursing colleagues and to welcome you to the profession. Thank you.
The pinning ceremony is a long-standing tradition of the nursing profession. I'd like to share with you all the history of the pin and the significance of the ceremony. The origins of the pin can be traced back to the Crusades during the 12th century. When the Knights of Malta left for the Holy Land, they were accompanied by monks who tended the soldiers' wounds after battle. They wore the Maltese cross on the back of their cassocks as a means of identifying them on the field of battle as healers and not soldiers. The Red Cross symbol can also be traced to these origins. The pinning ceremony is modeled from the ceremony in the 1860s when Florence Nightingale was awarded the Red Cross of St. George in recognition for her service during the Crimean War. When Bellevue Hospital convened its first class of student nurses in 1873, a member of the Board of Trustees suggested that first-year students wear a badge and that head nurses wear a medal to signify their different ranks, as this was the practice in military hospitals during the Civil War. The concept of the school pin evolved from there and was presented for the first time in 1880. But why do we do this at all? Why have a pin or a ceremony? Throughout time and across cultures, human beings have marked transitions in their lives with ritual and ceremony. The purpose is not just to celebrate and honor those persons whose lives have changed. The purpose is also to serve public notice that those changed persons now play a different role in the life of their community. Traditionally, our rites of passage are accompanied by some tangible evidence, by something that we can see and touch, by physically marking the person that has changed. The purpose of the pinning ceremony is to recognize that your relationship with your community has changed. We mark your transition from layperson to healer, from student to professional, from one who is served to one who serves. I find it fitting that the Colby-Sawyer College motto, Parate Serviere, means prepared to serve. As Colby-Sawyer nurses, you carry forth the mission of the college. The seal of the college with this motto is your coat of arms, your pin. In the center are the Latin words, mens corpus animus, mind, body, spirit. Indeed, we are not true healers if we do not care for all three. These words form a triangle around a Greek lamp, the traditional symbol of knowledge. Wear your coat of arms, your pin proudly. It identifies you not just as Colby-Sawyer graduates, but as nurses. Nurses in a long tradition of men and women across cultures and centuries who have dedicated their lives to caring for others. Today, you will also recite an oath of service, another tradition with ancient origins. The Colby-Sawyer Nursing Oath integrates the timeless values you have inherited from the past with our vision for the future. It is based on the Hippocratic Oath, the original Nightingale Oath, and the values of the college and the School of Nursing and Health Sciences. We will now present our pins to the graduating nurses. Joining me are Professor Robin LeBoeuf and Dr. Julie Steele.
Front row, please rise. Erica Abbott. Renee Bellinger. Melanie Courier. Shane Dodge. Stephen Finnell. Kim Genzer. Ibby Hearn. Rebecca Kinney. Logan McKenzie. Matthew Murphy. Olivia Murray. Claire Neely. Ashley Owen. Brian Peck. row, please be seated. Second row, please rise. Christopher Powell. Brianna Reese. Adrian Scott. Kristen Slowinski. Olivia St. Pierre. Orion Swan. Anna Zumez. Amber Tremblay. Katie Tuttle. Anna Tyrell. Katrina Weber. Jessica Young. Jill Young. Front row, please stand. Allow me to now present to you the 2023 nursing graduates of Colby-Sawyer College.
Please remain standing. The nursing class of 2023 will take their pledge, led by Chris Howell.
I solemnly pledge myself in the presence of this assembly to faithfully practice the art and science of nursing. I will provide care where care is needed and tend the environment in which care occurs. I will center my practice on the welfare of all those in my care, honoring the fullness of their humanity. I will hold confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping. I will refrain from any action that will do harm. I will maintain and elevate the standards of my profession through disciplined inquiry and scholarship, and by embodying the integrity expected of me by my peers and those I serve.
Please be seated. At this time, I would like to introduce Dr. Eden Wales-Friedman, Academic Vice President and Dean of Faculty, who will present this year's Capstone Award.
Good afternoon. The Nursing Capstone Award is given to the capstone group that best exemplifies their accumulated knowledge in the learning outcomes of the major and their liberal arts education, and effectively communicates their knowledge in an interdisciplinary setting. This year, the 2023 ABSN Capstone Award goes to the Healthy Homes Group of Ryan Swan, Matthew McDermott Murphy, Brian Peck, Anna Tyrell, and Jessica Young. These students worked with Ryan Mallory, who is the Public Health Manager at the Healthy Homes and Lead Poisoning Prevention Program. This is a public health service division of the New Hampshire Department of Health and Human Services. The students developed a poster on lead poisoning prevention to be displayed in patient care areas frequented by expectant mothers and families with young children. The eye-catching poster encourages the use of a QR code, which directs the client to practical information regarding lead poisoning prevention and includes referral information for testing and treatment. The goal of the project is to decrease lead poisoning in children in New Hampshire. This project will have lasting effects for the citizens of New Hampshire. While all the projects were excellent, this one was selected as the Capstone Award by the faculty for the depth of the project, the professional presentation, and the competence by which students answered questions from the audience. Congratulations and well done, Orion, Matthew, Brian, Anna, and Jessica.
Thank you, Dr. Wales-Friedman. Each class chooses a member to give their farewell remarks at the pinning ceremony. This year, the class has chosen Brian Peck.
Hello, everyone. Congratulations to my fall ABSN class of 2023. On behalf of my fellow students, I want to thank the family, friends, and faculty for joining us today, as well as acknowledge those who cannot be present, who we carry fondly within our hearts. Your involvement in our lives and education has helped guide us to where we are today. Our success as students reflects how your encouragement impacted our personal growth to reach this point in our nursing journey. I believe our class is an exceptional group of people, and we would not be here today without you. Thank you. There's a quote by the late Cus D'Amato, coach of multiple Hall of Fame professional boxers, who said, "Greatness is not a measure of how great you are, but how great others came to be because of you." This sentiment extends to my fellow classmates who have surrounded me with their greatness each step of the way. I am extremely honored to be up here today to celebrate this nursing expedition with you. With that said, what a wild and crazy year and 4 months it's been. 466 days to be exact. It's amazing how we have evolved into the baby nurses we are now in such a short amount of time. We joined this nursing program from several different directions and backgrounds. Some of us had previous exposure to direct patient care, and some of us had very little to none. We connected quickly over the first semester, bonding as a diverse group with some students who are reserved in nature and others whom I would consider vibrantly outgoing. We mingled with each other in and out of the classroom, discussing the expectations of nursing school that we were so desperately trying to make sense of. We continue to build our team through communication tools like Slack, thank you, Ashley, and collaborating through group study sessions. We grew closer together as we formed clinical groups and became comfortable with faculty during our time on campus and at the hospital. We cared for each other, ensuring that everyone knew where we needed to be, what information we needed to know, and how to best prepare or complete an upcoming assignment. We rooted each other on during our attempts to pass exams or give presentations throughout the past 16 months. We did this together. We went from completing nursing assessments on each other to hands-on nursing interventions with the mannequins in the labs. I clearly remember one of our classmates shaking uncontrollably in an effort to not break sterile technique when saving the life of a mannequin. To make matters worse, those mannequins have a constant facial expression of impending doom. It's intimidating. Then we set off to the hospital to practice our bedside assessment skills with patients. You know you're a nursing student when you've had to stare at another person's chest or abdomen area for at least 30 very long seconds without letting them know why you're staring at them, so you can count the number of times they breathe naturally. For those of you who haven't had this experience, it gets awkward very fast, especially when your patient, skeptical of why you are quietly staring at them, is questioning what you're doing. So as you listen to them, you lose count. And now you need to start over while they still do not know why you're continuing to stare at them. So since that first semester, we have learned so much and gained such a wide variety of clinical experiences. Most of you may even remember those couple hours you had during the summer semester when you found the time to sleep, even if it was face down over your laptop or textbook. Now fast forward to these last 3 months, when we have completed multiple 12-hour shifts, caring for patients on our own with our preceptors there only to assist us if needed. It is truly remarkable how much progress we have made. We did this together. I don't have enough time to fully describe how incredible our cohort is, or how extremely grateful I am to have shared this experience with you. But what I can say is, you are passionate in your convictions. Your intelligence is amplified by your humbleness. You are thoughtful of the feelings and concerns of those around you. You are fun to be around and share a laugh with. You're encouraging when times are stressful. Your kindness is admirable. Thank you for the wonderfully memorable times we shared together. I am confident that as a cohort, we will bring these characteristics to the nursing profession and the patients we care for. I hope that we will all stay connected with each other moving forward. I am certain we will have plenty of noteworthy stories to share with each other. Now, just like when we need to adjust patients in their bed, cross your arms over your chest and give yourself a hug while I boost you up in your seat with a few final words before you catapult into your nursing endeavors. As Bill Murray says, whatever you do, always give 100% unless you're donating blood. And seriously, never stop learning, especially about yourself. To quote Lawrence Lovasic, nobody needs a smile so much as the one who has none to give. So get used to smiling heartwarming smiles, and you will spread sunshine in a sometimes dreary world. And always remember where you came from, but never lose sight of where you're going. Congratulations to the Fall ABSN Class of 2023.
I would now like to introduce President Sue Stubner, who will present the Grace Adela Sheldon Graves Award, the Nursing Baccalaureate Award, to a member of the graduating nursing class who best exemplifies the qualities and characteristics of a Colby-Sawyer nurse. The award presentation will be followed by President Stubner's special message to the graduates.
Good afternoon. It's great to be here to celebrate these wonderful students, graduates, and now professionals. As Dr. Loftus just said, the Grace Adela Sheldon Graves Nursing Baccalaureate Award is presented to the graduating nursing student who best exemplifies the qualities and characteristics of a Colby-Sawyer nurse. It is my pleasure to present this year's award to Stephen Finnell. Stephen's commitment to the nursing profession, his inquisitive mind, and unyielding work ethic are evident in his daily practice. His inquiring nature sets him apart, enabling him to think beyond conventional boundaries. Stephen's deep and insightful questions reflect not only his intellectual curiosity, but also his respect for the knowledge and experiences of those around him. Whether in the classroom or clinical setting, Stephen consistently exhibits the highest degree of professionalism, seamlessly blending composure with unwavering dedication to high-quality, patient-centered care. Stephen's journey has not been without his challenges. He has not only persevered, he has thrived, demonstrating a resilience that is both inspiring and commendable. It is with immense pride that we recognize Stephen Finnell as this year's recipient of the Grace Adela Sheldon Graves Award. He most certainly exemplifies the qualities and characters of a Colby-Sawyer nurse. Please join me in congratulating him. To all nursing graduates, congratulations to each of you. This pinning ceremony is a ritual that signals to the world that you are now prepared for your profession, not only as a nurse, but as a Colby-Sawyer nurse. Graduates, your hard work and determination are major factors in your being here today. The way you have approached your education epitomizes caring for the whole person. You have excelled in the classroom, you have faced challenges with determination, you have supported one another through the ups and downs of this process, and you have balanced life outside of Colby-Sawyer with your studies. And I just have to say, the camaraderie and support for each other and the positive energy of this group is palpable, and it's just amazing. So congratulations on your cohesiveness and just your support for each other. You have also had many people who helped you along the way. I would like to especially thank the Colby-Sawyer faculty who combine considerable knowledge, high expectations, a commitment to the profession, and a desire to support you in your journeys. Thank you, faculty, for all you do to prepare our students to be successful nurses. Another group that has been critical to your success has been the numerous professionals at Dartmouth Health. Colby-Sawyer is proud to have been known as the health system's school of nursing for several decades. I thank the leadership of the health system, as well as the nursing professionals and clinical faculty members who have shaped the clinical training and learning of our students. Finally, I'd like to acknowledge your families and friends for helping you achieve your goal of becoming a nurse. I am so glad your supporters are here today to celebrate. In a 2010 address to the American Nurses Association, former President Obama said, "America's nurses are the beating heart of our medical system." Acclaimed poet and writer Maya Angelou, whose mother was a nurse, said, As a nurse, we have the opportunity to heal the mind, soul, heart, and body of our patients, their families, and ourselves. They may forget your name, but they will never forget how you make them feel. As Colby-Sawyer's president, so many people in this region have shared their stories of loved ones whose lives have been changed for the better thanks to the Colby-Sawyer nurses who have managed their care. You, like those who have come before you at the college, will leave a lasting impact on those you serve. I am confident that no matter what the situation, your patients will remember how you make them feel. I am confident that you are ready to become part of the heartbeat of the medical system wherever your paths may be. Class of 2023, you are ready for this next stage and to share your talents and dedication to your profession. Congratulations and best wishes on your journey as a nurse.
Thank you, President Stubner. As we conclude today's ceremony, please join me in acknowledging all nurses joining us today for all they do. Graduates, I know each of you will make a difference and do things, and we will be cheering you along the way. Grateful you have chosen to be our next generation of nurses. This concludes the pinning ceremony for the class of 2023. On behalf of the School of Nursing and Health Sciences and the students, thank you for joining us today. Please join us for a short reception following the procession out. Students, please rise.